Sup everyone! This is another clothing that I have invented, and if you want to see how I've done it, just keep watching this video. So it's a short top for summer with some bows at the back, and it was easy to make and cheap because the top before was from Primark for £2. So yeah, you're gonna need a top, scissors, pen with ruler and a book to keep it stable. The first step that I did is I tried to measure how short I want my top to be. I did that by kind of folding the top in half and trying to put some dots so it's kind of in the middle and I know where my points are. I did that by using my marker. You can also fold your t-shirt sideways and make like a dot, so then you connect the front dot with your side dot so you can find out where the middle section of your point will be. After you found your middle point, you want to start cutting your t-shirt from the bottom of your t-shirt to the point you've made. You want to use some material scissors so it's easier for you to cut. And your stripes and your lines, you want to make them about maybe a centimeter in width, but it depends how wide you want your lines to be. I did mine quite wide. And you want to keep doing that until your t-shirt is full of lines. As you don't have another point and you've only got one, you want to try cutting your lines up to the point where it would be around the t-shirt. The line cutting will probably take you quite a long time, so don't worry, just concentrate on what you're doing and take your time. Remember, you have to do that as well at the back as the front, so the whole t-shirt is covered with the little stripy lines. So yeah, as you can see, this is what you will probably end up, hopefully end up. And as you can see, excuse my dancing, some lines are quite short and some lines are quite wide. So you will want to make them all similar. And what you want to do next is you want to figure out how short you want your top to be, And then you make like a point and then you're trying to cut all the lines that you already did about to the point you just made. I couldn't cut my t-shirt at the back, so I kind of asked my brother for help. The next step is you don't want to end up with harsh lines and harsh stripes, so you want to just keep pulling them along so they end up kind of curved. And then you want to cut the bottoms of the stripes because as you can see they're kind of, oops, you can see my pants, sorry. Yeah, like I was saying, your stripes will have like square material at the bottom, so you want to just simply cut it off. Another step you want to do, you want to make your top into a t-shirt, so you want to just cut the sleeves off so it will end up kind of like a vest. Well, you don't have to, you can make it end up like a t-shirt, so you would cut just kind of half of the sleeve off. Yep, and that's what you would end up with, just a top. Then you want to put the book into the top, so it's kind of like a hard surface you can work on. I will be doing both. To figure out where your bows are, you can choose any place you want. I'm gonna make a dot in the middle and measure about 5 centimeters down, mark my point, and then 5 centimeters up and mark my point again. This will give me like a surface where I can know how straight I want my lines to be. I will then make some other points, so then I know how to connect my lines and I know where I can cut these. Remember, you can make your lines thinner or wider, it's just up to you. Whatever base you want, then you do it. And then you want to start cutting your lines. I wanted just 2 bows, so I had to cut 3 lines, so then you connect both sections together. You use your material scissors, so it's easier to cut, and you just want to try following from point to point, so you kind of end up having straight lines. And then easily try stretching your lines so it's kind of curvy again and it's easier to work on them. Your next step will be to cut some material off the leftovers you had when cutting t-shirt, and make sure they're not too long or not too short. You want to make them probably about 3 centimeters. And then the ends that you have, you want to kind of put them in the sections, and you will see in a minute that they will actually end up into bows. Because I didn't really have an idea how to connect the little strip into my base, I used some needle and thread and I just kind of connected them together. Then you want to kind of try getting rid of the needle and thread, so you want to move that right at the end of the t-shirt where your back will be. I know it's really confusing what I'm saying right now, but just keep watching, you should get an idea. There you go, that's what your bows should end up looking as. I didn't like the collar I have right now, so I decided to change it. I wanted my collar to be kind of a triangle, so I measured 6 centimeters from the end of my sleeves, and then again 6 centimeters from the other side, and I've made a point, so I know exactly where to cut it. I did that so it's not, the collar is straight. Then I measured 5 centimeters from the bottom of my corner to know how big and wide I want my collar to be. Then I placed my point there. After you have all of that, you will want to connect the points together, and you will want to use a different pen, maybe like a thinner pen, so it doesn't leave like a hash mark, and then you can see it. After you got all your points, you want to just cut through in the middle to the first point you got, and then from that you want to cut to the rest of the points you have had. You want to follow the lines so it doesn't look stupid. It's all up to you. You don't have to have a triangle collar like I had. You can have a different one, you can have a round one, it's all up to you. Once again, sorry about this long video and sorry about 3 different designs on one t-shirt, but yeah, that's how I like it. After that, it's not included in this video, but I have added some stats on my collar from eBay. If you want to see what it looks like, follow me on Instagram. Details are in the description box, and if you want to see more, don't forget to like this video. Also, subscribe. And thanks for watching.